Good day, everybody. Oh, it's good to see everyone. Good morning, Nan. Good day. Oh, girl, you catch the replay whenever you miss, Gladys, it's good to see you. Yes, Gladys, you see what I have on today. Yes, those of you who don't know, this is Asante Jewels. Yes. Isn't it fabulous? Gladys Williams. Yes, check it out, AsanteJewels.com. Oh, my producer is on it. There you go. There you go. Lindsay, good morning. It's good to see you. Today is the start of the 30-day mental diet. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Good day, Tim. It's good to see you. Always embracing the joy, always embracing the joy. And Pamela, it's good to see you too. Every time I see your name, Pamela, immediately bliss comes to mind. Isn't that great? And Wayne, it's also good to see you. So good day, everyone. Thank you for joining me live for Sit with Rev Melissa. I am back. I returned yesterday. And yesterday I was sharing about trusting and intuition and having faith in the context of the results of Rockland Centers for Spiritual Living, Thanks for Giving fundraising campaign. And we are in the overflow. The campaign ended December 31st. Our goal was $5,000. It's my first fundraising campaign as the spiritual director. And we're in the overflow. We're close to $7,000 raised. And I am just totally in the gratitude about that. And so I was sharing yesterday, check out the replay, about how important it is to keep the faith, to trust the universe, and to be obedient to your intuition. So I shared that story yesterday. So today, Vanessa, I think I want to start from the beginning, it being a new year and all. And I invited everyone yesterday to start thinking about your quality that you want to embrace for 2022. So I mentioned Pamela because Pamela's quality for 2021 was bliss, right? And so I have the list. I'm going to read it today. And I hope that will start to inspire you to consider if you want to roll it over. You could roll over last year's into this year, or if there's something else that is percolating for you, right? So everyone, I shared yesterday, the end of next week, let's solidify that. Let's solidify our quality that we are embodying, that we want to experience for 2022. Okay. So I have this growing list that's starting to come into the light for me. And interestingly, every word starts with a C. I was like, that's really interesting. Every single word. So I've shared that celebration is going to be one of my qualities, one of the experiences that I'm embracing this year, and curiosity, right? And the thing for me around curiosity is to do the things I'm curious about, to do the things I'm curious about. So there's a lot of things over the years that I've been like, oh, I really want to do that. Oh, I want to try that. Oh, I wonder what that would be like, right? And then I don't do anything about it. So this year is I'm doing it. Whatever I'm curious about, I'm going to do it. So I already started that process yesterday I've had this curiosity about transcendental meditation for years. I would say like 20 years, right? Never did anything about it. And so yesterday I had my first class in transcendental meditation, and it's very interesting. So let's just get it going, right? Let's just get it going. And so we're going to start today with remembering, right? That's our theme this week, y'all. Our theme this week is remembering. And one of the reasons why is because it's important to remember. And it's also the theme that is in alignment with the work that I'm doing at Rockland CSL. Our theme for January is remembering who we are. Remembering who we are. Why? Because we forget. We forget who we are. We forget that we are individualized expressions of God. We forget that we are necessary for that expression. We forget that we are unique, that no one else on the planet can do it specifically the way that we can. I don't care if you are an accountant. There is no other accountant that could do accounting specifically the way that you could, the way that you can. Yeah, there's rules and all that stuff, but there's the essence of you that you bring to it that no other accountant has, right? So this week we're going to start priming the pump of remembering who we are. And so as a reminder, here are your qualities from 2021. So as I say your name and say the quality, see if it still has some resonance for you. Like, does it still feel like, yes, I'm going to keep that going? Or are you starting to feel like, I think there's something else that is seeking to come through that I want to embody for 2022. And it's important to name these things and claim it and to write it down and to be with it every single day, to give it your energy every single day. Okay? All right. So, thank you, producer. So, if you already know what your quality is, you could put it in the comments, and I'm going to start a new list for 2022. If you're keeping what you had last year, just put that in the comments, whatever it is, okay? And we'll be collecting this for the rest of this week and next week, okay? All right. Lenora, love and abundance. Stephanie Archer, purpose. Sekou, abundance. Julian, connection. Simone, spiritual growth. Mark, enthusiasm. Mommy, joy and love. Sue, energy. Pamela, bliss. Erica, well-being. Stephanie Francis, love. Vanessa, confidence and abundance. Patricia, love and abundance. Nan, confidence and allowing. Tim, inspiration. David, grace. Cynthia, compassion and action. Ronald, prosperity. Chris, awake and mindful. Miss Freeman, encouragement. Linda, creativity and inspiration. Wayne, greatness. Imaja, joy. Mike, abundance. Edith, love. Margareta, faith and insightfulness. Stacy, love and freedom. Robert, prosperity and expansion. Jean, connection. Diego, expansion. Lindsay, kindness. Gladys, creativity and harmony. Joan, joy and gratitude. Diana, peace and joy. Kelly, wholeness. Cheryl, patience. And Jane, trust. All right. So that was 2021. So if you're just joining me, what I just did was read all of the qualities from 2021. We are starting to formulate our qualities for 2022. If you want to carry over 2021 into 2022, that is just fine. Put in the comments what your quality is. If it's clear for you right now, put it in the comments. If not, sit with it, contemplate with it, take it into prayer, and see what wants to come through. And we're going to wrap this up and have our list by next Friday. All right. I see y'all. Some of you are keeping what you have. Love and freedom, Stacy. Tim is keeping inspiration. Gladys, health, prosperity, and creativity. Whatever it is for you, if you know right now, you could put it in there. All right. Trust, Nan, I see you. Diana, I see you. Committed to remembering myself, steeped and connected in peace, joy, curiosity, and vitality. All right. So peace, joy, curiosity, and vitality. I got you, Diana. Oneness, faith activated. I got you, Wayne. Vanessa's keeping abundance and adding freedom. Yes, I love that combination. Abundance and freedom. I'm feeling all of that. Joyful trust, Lindsay. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, all right, all right. See, y'all are my tribe. You already know, already know. Mommy, you keeping it the same or you keeping it the same? I'll take either one. I'll take either one. I got you, mommy. I got you. So, all right, Nan, trust and abundance. Okay, I'll go through the list after the show and start writing down the list. Okay? All right. So if you know now, start working with it, right? Do your affirmations, right? I am trust and abundance, right? And we know that feeling tone matters. Feeling tone matters. So we're saying it, we're incanting it, right? With our whole body, right? With the tone of voice, with excitement, with enthusiasm. Yes, I am joyful trust. I am joyful trust, right? So start your affirmations today. Today. And remember, remember that that is who you are. Joyful trust is who you are. And so you are just remembering to have the experience of that quality of God that you are embodying. All of us are attracted to these things for a reason, right? We just didn't pull it out of the sky. There is something there that's there for us, right? That we want to magnetize, that feels familiar, right? And we might not quite be able to put our finger on it, or we might know exactly why it resonates so strongly with us, right? So, whatever that is, it's all good. It's all good, right? So we don't judge it, we don't analyze it, right? We don't even have to know the why about it right now. We just know that there's something in our spirit, right? That is calling that forth. And we're just saying yes. We're just saying yes. All right. All right, y'all. So last year I shared mine's is joy. Joy gets carried over for me every year, but I always add to it. And so last year, mine was joy, abundance, quickening, and well-being. Those were my four qualities that I wanted to embody for 2021. And I'll just share what I do. And I think I've shared this before, but I take those qualities and I write them down. I have a whole list of experiences, right? Not how I want to, not how it's going to come into fruition, just the experience of it. So I'm going to give you an example. So I always give it a title. So 2021 was my year of winning. And y'all remember my year of winning story when I resigned from that job. Remember? Yeah. Okay. So 2021 year of winning. That was my title for last year. And one of the things that I do to ground myself in it is I find a quote that inspires me, and I put that at the top of the page. So for me, it was a quote from the Bible. It's the Bible verse, Isaiah 55:12, that says, "For you shall go out with joy and be led out with peace. The mountains and the hills shall break forth into singing before you, and all the trees of the field shall clap their hands." Ah, that Bible verse gives me the tingles every single time I say it. So I just do that to anchor me, like to activate the feeling tone within myself. Because once I read that, I'm like, oh yes, yes, I got the trees and the fields clapping their hands for me. Yes, right. I feel all of that. And then I just write out in simple sentences how I want to, not how, the experience of it. So I'll give you an example. My number one thing is I work with joy. I work with joy. So everything that I do, I want to experience the joy. The quality that is present when I do my work is joy. I work with joy, right? Now, I'm not saying how I work with joy. What's important to me is that whatever it is, I feel joy. Whatever it is, I feel joy. Whatever it is, I show up as joy, right? I be joy in the work, right? Whatever it is, whatever it is. And when it's not that, I need to take a pause and look at it and see, is this really for me? Is this something that I need to release and let go of, right? Is this in alignment with who I am or not? And it's okay when things aren't. It's just as important to know what you're saying yes to as it is to know what you need to say no to. And no is a complete sentence. You don't have to figure out the why of it all. Everything that we need to know gets revealed at some point. It does. So that's the example. I'll give you another one. Okay. I am nourishing my body with wholesome foods and good hydration that supports the optimization of wellness. So I wanted to feel good in my body. And one of the ways that we know that supports good health is hydration, right? The importance of drinking enough water. And last year, that was something that I wanted to focus my attention on, right? To increase the amount of water, hydration in my body, right? So some of these are very practical things, right? That we can do and remind ourselves about every single day. So I have about 15, 16 things on my list, right? And all of them are similar to what I just shared as far as the experience, right? Not how it's going to happen, but the experience, right? Sekou mentioned yesterday about being specific, right? So these are specific things. Good hydration, right? Optimizing wellness in myself, right? Working with joy. Yes? So that's what you can start to do with your quality, right? Write it down, write a sentence or two about your experience of it, and then read it every single day. It becomes a part of your spiritual practice. And I always end it with what? This or something better, right? Because God's idea of what working with joy could look like is a far better idea than mine. So I want to catch God's idea, and that gets captured very, very succinctly in this or something better. I say, and so it is, Ashe, amen, and I release it and I embrace it the next day. Okay? So that's where we're going. That's where we went last year. And if you didn't quite do it last year, that's okay because it's a new year and you have a new opportunity to choose to do it or to not. It's totally up to you. Totally up to you. But I would tell you that it works. I will tell you that it works. Of these 16 things, most of them, the majority of them, I experience. And some of them I'm going to carry over into the new year. Yeah. Yeah. So that's where we are. We are remembering. We are remembering who we are, and we have or are declaring the quality that we are going to use and embody and embrace and express and experience all year. All year. All right, y'all. All right. We're off to a good start. It's only January 4th. We're off to a good start. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. All right. So we're living life in joy, connected to our yes, connected to our quality that we are embodying. All right. So let's get into some joy news. Okay. So Lindsay shared earlier, today is the first day of the 30-day mental diet. We're going to have a wonderful class. This is the book, 30-Day Mental Diet by Willis Kinnear. The class starts tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on Zoom. If you register, you would have received an email from me with the Zoom link. So you must register to receive the Zoom link. You can still register, y'all. This is something that you can say yes to. You can say yes to because it's a wonderful journey of getting our mind right, right? Of just like getting it together, right? Of, oh, there was something I wanted to read from here. It just came to me. Something that, and I wrote in the book, this right here with an exclamation point. Okay. Whatever situation you may find yourself in, that situation is but a reflection of the amount of good you feel life can hold for you. You measure your abundance by the pattern of your thinking. So we could substitute that quality of abundance with any one of our qualities, right? You measure your, let me find one. Producer, could you put one up for me? You measure your trust by the pattern of your thinking. You measure your trust by the pattern of your thinking. You measure your bliss by the pattern of your thinking. You measure your joy by the pattern of your thinking, right? So it's all up to us. We have control over our pattern of thinking. And the 30-day mental diet takes us through that journey. Takes us through that journey. Lindsay, the email comes directly from me, so I'll resend it to you if you haven't received it. Okay? Yeah, it comes directly from me. iamrevmelissa. All right. So again, tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, we start our first class. The classes will be recorded, so if you miss a class, you'll be able to see the recording. So if you're saying, oh, I really want to do it, but I can't do it tonight, that's fine. That's fine. It'll be recorded. You'll join us next Tuesday and catch up. Okay? All right. Tomorrow, tomorrow I'm doing visioning at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Go to rocklandcsl.org, click on Wednesday's Hour of Power, and you will be in the Zoom room. We do a full visioning process based on the work of Michael Bernard Beckwith, and it's about what I shared earlier, catching God's idea for your life. So this is a great compliment, right? And I love doing visioning at the beginning of the year. So tomorrow we do visioning, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. So Lindsay is sharing, if you don't have the book, the PDF is on the internet. Thank you, Lindsay. That's wonderful. So no excuses, y'all, right? No excuses. No excuses. See how the universe takes care of us through us? See that? Yes. All right. So 7 p.m. visioning tomorrow, 30-day mental diet, 7 p.m. tonight. Sunday, living life in joy, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. And I'm feeling something percolating with living life in joy. I'm not sure yet what it is, but I might be mixing it up a little bit. Something. So stay tuned. Sunday, 10:30 a.m. Living Life in Joy. And then right after, we have Sunday in Praise. Sunday in Praise at Rockland CSL, where I'm the senior minister. And as I shared, our theme for January is remembering who we are. And my topic on Sunday is one with the divine. Can we remember that we are one with the divine? Okay. All right. So there we are. There we are. Let me check in with Sekou. See how you doing?
Bless you.
Oh, thank you.
So when you said you measure your blank by your pattern of thinking, I wrote it down, but I put pattern in all caps. So you measure your abundance by your pattern of thinking. You can't just think about it a little bit and then spend the rest of the day in some other places that you aren't supposed to be. So that is a reminder for me. But if it serves anyone else, put all caps on pattern. Like it's the pattern of thinking. So that said, shout out to Pam. Pam was on my show looking for you. She's like, when is Reverend Melissa coming back? So obviously you found her, Pam. There were a couple other people looking for you. She's back. She was back yesterday. Her solstice has ended. So I'm glad you guys found her. And also shout out to Tim for this comment. This was really cool. Made my day. I appreciate you, Tim.
Thank you, Tim.
Yeah, good looking out.
Thank you, Tim.
And so I'll just answer mine live. Other people are putting this in the chat. Mine is live. So I'm keeping abundance and I'm adding wealth. Wealth and abundance. Wealth and abundance. That's my slightly more specific thing that still leaves us open to the how. No outlining, as you say. But I've been able to do some amazing things. I want to manifest things for other people and for myself too. So wealth and abundance.
Yes. All right. Sekou got it. He's clear. Yes, Pamela. It's good to see you, love. It's good to see you, Bliss. All right. So I'll go through the list. If you're watching the replay, please put it in the comments because I can go back and see it. And we'll just continue building our list till next Friday. Okay. Because it's good to give yourself a deadline, a by when. Don't leave stuff open. I'm getting ready to go into a whole nother thing. Okay. So I will see y'all tomorrow. I'll see some of you this evening for the 30-day mental diet class, 7 p.m. Eastern time. If you did not get an email from me, just send me a DM so I can send it to you so you have the Zoom link. Lindsay, I'll resend to you right after the show. You can look up the PDF of the book, so no excuses. And I'll see you tomorrow. So peace and blessings, peace and justice. We're living life in joy, connected to our yes.